Since the birth of the earth, the human civilizations always has raised the questions how to use the ocean's water. What should be the possibility to use the 77% of water and how to use the energy resources for future development of the earth. This is about to end the questions and regarding an answer which is given by China regarding their data centers underwater development. Like as daily food and shelter, we need the daily requirement of the resources of technological revolutions. We need artificial intelligence for our future. And to survive in this world, the data is extremely important. To control the data parameters, to control the data situations and the data centers, the huge amount of water facilities is required. And water is extremely important to control the surface stations and also the cooling the data centers in a large scale. As we all know, our data center is equal to a country's water requirement for a whole year. This is actually the requirement, and China has made this possible and situated the data center at the underwater scenario around the 35-meter of depth. And with the innovations of underwater data centers, China has secured around the 1 lakh people's daily requirement of water. As you all know, the countries in Asia are facing the water scarcity. Afghanistan has faced around a zero water crisis, and almost in 2030 it will be a disaster for that country. So this is the time about regarding the water scarcity management scenario, and China has planned as their way around to save 1 lakhs people's futures, around 3 to 8 billions of waters in a controlling power of saving. Now let's describe the truth what is actually going on around the world. A large conventional data centers is consuming around 10 to 25 million liters water per day, and this is around a global perspective of water scarcity challenges. As you all know, Africa is facing extremely under the crisis of water. Around the world, the countries, the developing nations are facing the desertifications. The countries in Central Asia is huge crisis regarding the connectivity with the sea of the countries like Kazakhstan, like Mongolia. They are facing huge crisis because the consumptions of artificial intelligence like ChatGPT, like machine learning tools, their consumption limited extremely high. So one data center is not enough, and one data center underwater is not enough for the only 1 lakh people. This is to make a dozens data centers underwater, and each and every country should use the seawater and oceans renewable energy sources power regarding the data center management. The global leaders like Microsoft, Google, they have to plan their new perspective to make a data centers the underwater scenario with the technology, with the advancement to save a millions future regarding water scarcity, regarding the drinking water crisis.